But I like being at the sort of disadvantage to where if I think smart and I try to bait out like certain emotions to bait out my opponents to do stupid things, then I could provoke them into doing certain things for me to win. And that's like one of the aspects I like about the game. And it's a really like personal thing because it gets frustrating, and trying to push someone to their limit, it just really shows that the game is taken to heart and that you can use like emotions against someone in the game to win.
Well, this is the match of the night, so we got to see this one.
Grudge match? This nasty. You can't even eat this raw. You will get sick.
That was really something because he was talking a lot of stuff online, you know?
He always constantly posts about how he's gonna fuck up K-Brad. Ever since SF5, he wants to act brand new, like he's not used to getting bodied by me on the reg.
Damn.
They go back and forth, and there's just like a really big story behind it, and a lot of like, you know, animosity between each other.
Damn. Fat, hungry friends running to the stage to help you won't save you.
Wow, that is ridiculous. He said that?
He said that.
Here we go. We got WOLFKRONE versus EG Brad. Right here live. Final round 20.
Here we go.
Okay, look at this. Already confident up the start of the match, dashing and going for the legs.
Nice. Gets that throw starting early.
Yes. Okay.
Block again. And nice throw right there. He knew he was going to try to advance. He's been studying.
Yeah, he's been studying. You don't want to lose to this man. This hate right here.
Yeah.
I just doesn't sit it quite yet. There it is.
Ooh.
I like that though.
Yo, he's checking. He's like, is my controller plugged in? All right.
It's updated. It's the right version.
I also watched a lot of UFC when I was a lot younger too. Like my older brother used to watch it too. Back then when there was no weight class in the UFC, and you would see a really small guy fighting against a bigger guy, you would see the little guy tire out the bigger guy because he was much faster. He wasn't as strong, so he had to use his speed as an advantage over the bigger guy because once he got caught, I mean, that would pretty much be it. I feel like elements like those can be used in Street Fighter, you know, but it's all mental instead. It's really great to see how much certain people can handle.
All right, I like that. K-Brad keeping it professional. He greasy too, so he here for business. I can't even call this match. It's just so free.
I mean, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a walk in the park.
Yes,
the fluffy dog is out.
Just another day in the office.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hit the button.
Nice.
Wait. Ooh.
Man, I want to see the quick unplug. I'm gonna call it now. He won. I'm gonna call it now. Commentator's blessing.
Yo, what's the time? What's the time of death? 8:15.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wait.
What happened? It's looking like a marble match.
Oh no.
Oh, this is free. Oh, let me see this.
Tell him about it. Tell him about himself. Tell him about himself.
Let him know.
Tell him about himself. Talk to him. Tell him about himself. Tell him about himself. Yo, punk. That's what I like to see.
Talk that.
That's what I like to see.
His demeanor changed so quick. It went from hate to handshake.
Did you see what he did?
That was pure unadulterated bus ass right there.
That was no air pressure. That was all bus ass.
Talking about, boy.
I had a thought in my head, like, man, I'm just gonna, you know, pretty much clean him up and, you know, send him on his way since he already lost. I mean, this shouldn't be too harsh of an add-on to that. And I know that like sounds really bad, but yeah, I thought that, you know, his mentality was destroyed, like his thought process was like really destroyed, but you know, you can never tell. It all depends on, you know, how the player can cope with having a loss like that. Maybe WOLFKRONE likes stuff like that, you know, but I feel like when we play, it's just two players trying to get inside of each other's heads. And I was just trying to get it inside of his head.
That's how you start the fight and finish it quick.
My thoughts on WOLFKRONE's play. I think he's good, but I don't know what he wants to do. I feel like he's trying to cycle through his moveset and keep it very ambiguous, but it's hard to structure that. You know, he pulled out a lot of tricks that I've never seen before, and they were frustrating to see because it's like, you know, is this a sign of disrespect? Like, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to get in my head? But, you know, there's also another mind game that expands off of that. You'd wait for them to do something that's frustrating, but then you'd pretend like you are frustrated. Then you'd put yourself in a better situation so that you can capitalize. If you can find out someone's mentality around if they decided to do something on purpose, then you can sort of like restructure your game plan around that. Maybe I get like too deep into mind games when I'm playing, but for the most part, those are some of the things I'm always trying to figure out.
Final round. Fight.
I thought I was just gonna completely run over him and it was gonna be free, but no, it didn't work out that way.
Good job, good job. That wasn't been any closer than that, man. It couldn't have been any closer than that.
When a match is so close like that, it's hard to, even when you win, even like if I won that match, I wouldn't feel comfortable about that win because it's too close. You know, it's like literally one hit away from a win for both players. It's like, you know, it could go either way. You know, there's still a lot to learn, and I definitely came out of that match with more knowledge than I had before, but it's hard to figure out anything from WOLFKRONE. No, I'm not satisfied at all. I'm not used to coming outside of top 8, but for me, losing in a tournament like this is definitely a motivator. I'm not the kind of guy that goes through a bad situation and then quits afterwards. Like I use these things for empowerment, or I'm gonna you know, speak to people and find out what I'm doing wrong because, you know, maybe I just have like some bias towards what I'm watching because it's me, you know, and identifying those things are, you know, hard when you're doing it by yourself, so you need other people's opinion. If I don't win or if I'm not satisfied with tournament placing, I feel like I always have to take out something. You know, I always have to come back with something I didn't have. I'm definitely coming back with some knowledge so that I can beat the guys who I lost to next time.